If you ever feel like you have to keep working or achieving just to matter, stay until the end of this video. I used to think I owed society constant productivity to have value in my life, but a recent experience of mine changed everything. Here's how I learned that you don't owe society constant productivity and why I hope my story can help you. Whether if you're dealing with burnout, stress, the pressures to keep going, or anything else. This year, I hit burnout hard. I've been pushing myself this entire year to constantly make YouTube videos and push myself in work and in personal life. I convinced myself that if I wasn't doing something productive every second in my life, then I was wasting time. If I wasn't working, improving, or progressing somehow, then I was falling behind in life and I can't get that time back. I've been grinding non-stop, caught in the mindset of every day needs to mean something. And then one day, while I was cutting some footage for my upcoming Star Wars video, I just hit a wall. I was exhausted, frustrated, burnt out, and staring at my screen like it was fighting me back. My wife looked over and said, "Honey, you need to take a break." I responded to her, "If I take a break, I'll fall behind. That is time wasted." And she said to me that completely changed my entire perspective of my life. But you're already burnt out. When you're burnt out, you're not productive. You might as well use that time to rest and recharge. That stuck with me. So I did exactly what she told me to do. I took the weekend off, no work, no projects, no overthinking. I just spent it playing WoW Legion Remix and just letting my brain breathe for once. And the funny part, when I came back to that project, I cut 9 hours of footage down to 3 in just a mere few hours. It was some of the most efficient work I've ever done in my life. And that's when it clicked for me. Sometimes taking one step back lets you move 2 steps forward. The thing about burnout is you rarely see it coming. You think you're just tired or unmotivated. You think pushing harder will fix it, but pushing harder only digs the hole deeper. We get so wrapped up in this idea that our worth is tied to our output, that if we are not constantly achieving something, then we are just not enough. And I think that comes from the way the world works right now. We live in a society that celebrates being busy. If you're not tired, people assume you're not trying hard enough. We glorify the grind, the hustle, the always on mindset. Like being constantly exhausted is a badge of honor. But at some point, you have to stop and ask, for who am I doing this for? Who are we trying to prove this to? The truth is, you don't owe anyone your constant effort. You don't owe society your exhaustion. You don't owe the world endless productivity. You owe yourself time to breathe, to slow down, to just exist. Taking a break doesn't mean you're lazy. It doesn't mean you failed. It means you're human. You don't need to earn rest. You don't need to justify it. You can just rest. And it doesn't even have to be a big break. It can be something simple, an afternoon doing absolutely nothing, or consider useful. A long walk without checking your phone, sitting outside, just watching the sky. The point isn't what you do. The point is that you give yourself permission not to do. Because in today's world, that's almost rebellious. We trained every moment of our lives to fill every spare moment with something, scrolling, checking, optimizing, learning, growing, and so on and so on. It's rare to just sit still and let life happen without trying to control or capture it. I was at a Hosier concert not long ago, and I couldn't help but notice how many people were filming the whole concert through their phones, entire songs, entire moments. And I remember thinking, are they actually there right now? Will they ever rewatch those videos? Probably not, I shrugged to myself. And it hit me. While they were busy recording, the moment was passing right in front of them. That's what life feels like sometimes, that we forget to live life itself. Enjoying the moment has almost become a lost skill, and that's why burnout feels so constant. And you see it everywhere, because we just never stop to just exist. I think that's what I've learned most from this personal experience of mine. You don't owe society constant productivity. You don't owe your job or your goals or even your future self every ounce of your energy. It's okay to not be building something all the time. It's okay to rest without purpose. It's okay to take a day or few and just simply live life and enjoy it. The world won't fall apart if you stop moving for a second. but you might fall apart if you never do. So if you're listening to this right now and you've been running on empty, take a breath. Just like that. And then take a step back. Look around and tell yourself, I'm going to take a break that I kept telling myself I'll take someday. You don't need to earn this break. You just need to let yourself have it. Because at the end of the day, you don't owe society constant productivity. You owe yourself the chance to live.